Hi, this is Beebee. I'm here with my dog Ruby. This is Scrambled Sid City. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I'm so hyped. It's on, I don't know how you say it. It's itch.io? Itch.io? I don't know. But I think it's name your price, if I remember correctly. So if you can, I'm only going to do one route. There's two routes in this game. Well, four endings, two love interests. I strongly encourage you to pick up the game yourself and support the team that made it. It's done by Rumblebee, which I'm gathering are the same folks who did Love is Strange, which I did earlier, which explains it's going to have this really pretty kind of like watercolor style on the characters, which is similar to kind of what they did with Love is Strange. So just a heads up on that. This is fucking lesbian superhero game. It's gonna be fucking great. I'm gonna try to keep my voice at a slightly more even register. I've been a little bit manic. I haven't slept. I don't know what it is. It's quarantine something. I haven't slept in like 30 hours. Something like that. So anyway, we're just gonna jump right in. Okay, this is gonna sound really nerdy, but in a galaxy far, far away, Darklaw. Is it Darklaw? Darklaw and his enforcers are encroaching on the planet of Xanark in pursuit of the Omega Key, which will grant him dominion over time itself. The only thing that stands in their way is the united force of heroes, formed of not just Earth, but the universe's greatest warriors. And I feel so stupid reading slowly, which is why I read so fast, and then I fuck up. So I'm trying to read slowly, and I feel so ridiculous. It's fine. We're gonna do this together. Just hold my hand. At the heart of it all, one human teenage girl stands, focusing with such ferocity that she feels like her body is going to combust. Her name is Mindstorm, and she is gifted with the ability to warp the very fabric of reality with her thoughts. She is the United Forces' ultimate hope, their secret weapon. Mindstorm knows that she can move if she can move the fine... Oh my god, see, what did I tell you? Mindstorm knows that if she can move the 5 moons of Xanark with just her mind, she can break the ancient prophecy and seal the Omega Key inside the black hole where it belongs, far away from any mortal hands. She doesn't care if she dies because she was born for this moment. The universe's greatest heroes up against time's greatest threat, the Omega War, a battle to save every single life that there was and ever will be, but I'm not there. What I appreciate about this game is it plays a lot on superhero tropes, and so like you've got Avengers Endgame as kind of a similar backdrop where it's like you've got all these mega superheroes fighting an ultimate threat, and then what are all kind of the lame superheroes supposed to do? So here we've got our protagonist. She says, I am instead trying to stop 2 seriously angry women stealing something from a museum. Or maybe one of them is also trying to stop the other one. Should I ask them what's going on? The one on the left says, well, this was fun, but I'll be on my way now if you don't mind. The one on the right says, oh no you don't. It's like they don't even notice me. Because they can't, I'm invisible. Well, actually, I'm camouflage, and there's a difference, but that doesn't matter. They can't see me, and that's what's important. The one on the right says, you're gonna pay for everything. I'm gonna finish you off this time. One on the left says, actually, I'm not. That's kind of the point of stealing something. You don't pay for it. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the concept. There's just this inane bickering in the middle of a robbery. The one on the right says, oh, I am, and I know you are. You've stolen something that can never be replaced. So if I'm getting this right, the magician lady is the thief, and the angry cyberpunk mom is trying to stop her. Which makes sense because I know who that is. That's Frequency. She used to be a big deal in the 90s, a real household hero name. It's kind of weird to just see her here in the flesh, stopping some random museum thief, but honestly, this is good. If I'm lucky, this could be my big break. Time to run in and stop them. I start running towards them, crossing the large gallery hall, take a jump, and then crash, fall onto my face, Ow. So the thing we learn about our protagonist, whose name is Sid, um, she's just fucking stupid. You gotta love her. She's very dumb. And you know what? You don't have to be smart to be great. uh, did you hear that? No? Are you trying to distract me? Because it's not gonna work. Frequency looks from side to side as if she's checking if this is one of the magician's tricks, but no, it's just me lying on the floor. Her goggles are bright red, bright enough that it kind of hurts when you look at them. A bit like laser sights or something, and when they hit me, it's obvious that there's a crumpled heap lying on the floor. An invisible one, but that doesn't seem to surprise Frequency. Don't lie, there's someone here. One of your people? What the fuck are you talking about? She looks around, her eyes narrowing when she sees what's supposed to represent me, I think. Can she even see me? It looks like she can. I guess it doesn't really matter anymore. I scramble to my feet and decloak. Hi guys, what's up? We can do this. I really love this game, and Frequency jumped off the page at me so much while I was playing the first time that I had to share her with you. But I gotta struggle through my secondhand embarrassment, and it's a challenge. The magician says, "Who the fuck are you?" Especially because it's just a train wreck of a person. A great, lovely train wreck. She turns to Frequency. "Who the fuck is this?" Frequency turns to me, then to Enchantress, then to me again. The red lights kind of sting when she stares right into my eyes. I accept that this girl might not have anything to do with you. We say, "I don't. Actually, I'm a hero, so I'm on your side?" She really, really doesn't look like she believes me. I'm Scrambled. The magician has a name now. She says, "Cool, I'm Enchantress, and if you two don't mind, I'm gonna go now, because I have a feeling the cops are gonna show up soon, and as you might understand, I sorta don't want to get caught." Wait, what? No! You can't just leave! Frequency grabs something off her utility belt, a large, chunky piece of tech that doesn't really look like anything, but it does seem like a weapon. It vibrates rapidly. She's kind of a Batman-type character, you'll see. The wire shoots out of it at Enchantress, gliding through the air like it knows where its target is. Enchantress pirouettes out of the way with a smirk on her face. Frequency says, "Damn it! You over there!" I'm Scrambled. Anyway, try and grab onto her. I cloak just in case that helps any, and rush towards her, but she's too fast and dodges again, even while I'm camouflaged. She's good at this. Enchantress flicks her wrist, and out of nowhere, a painting is ripped off the wall and materializes in front of me like a barricade. I come to a full stop. What should I do? Rip through the painting? I can't do that. I came here to save this stuff, not to break it. By the time I make my way around it, Enchantress is gone, as is her loot. Frequency's wire thing just tore right through the canvas, though, because I guess she doesn't care about priceless art when there's a supervillain to catch. I can respect that. Shit, she's gone, says Frequency. She can't have gone far, right? I wish, but she's a hard one to catch. Shit, I nearly finally had her. We say, so this is my fault. I kind of feel like it is. She looks me over from behind the bright goggles. No, it's not. Well, thank you. That's very sweet of you. I appreciate the help. You did well. She's like, this poor idiot. You can't be mean to her. Surprisingly, she doesn't sound sarcastic or like she's trying to make fun of me. Sure, she definitely looks disappointed, but maybe it's more at herself. She really should have been able to handle us getting in her way, I think. She's such a vet. Come on, tell me I'm valid. Fuck you. You should probably leave. Don't worry about the cleanup or chasing after Enchantress for now. Well, maybe I want to, but she doesn't seem to be listening. In fact, she's already running off trying to chase after Enchantress, I guess. Leaving me here all alone with a torn-up painting worth more than my student loans in an empty art gallery. Bet the alarms are going to go off any second. Fun fact, my student loans are now totaling over $100,000, and I'm going to die in debt. I guess I'm just going to go. After all of that, I just kind of ended up sneaking out the janitor's exit of the museum while cloaked, duh. I'm honestly kind of bummed out. I really thought this whole museum robbery thing could have been my breakthrough as a superhero, especially with Frequency there. I'm sure there's still people that look up to her or have a poster of her up on the wall. but no, Enchantress had to ruin the whole thing. You'd think that after 6 months of being an actual real-life superhero, I'd be better at it. But I guess not. She's only been at this 6 months. Little baby child. Like, seriously, who alerts the people they're supposed to be fighting by tripping over nothing at all? And it's also, wait, hold on. Oh, okay, and it's also frequency. If she hadn't worn those stupid goggles or whatever they are, the light wouldn't have reflected off of me, and she would have never seen me in the first place. Are they, like, infrared? Is that what we're supposed to gather here? Or, like, night vision? This whole thing is such a mess. I can't believe this is what frequency is going to know me for now. Forever. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. I wish I could just turn back time and do it all over again. I wish I had a more interesting superpower than camouflaging myself. Then I could be in a higher tier. I've always wanted to be one of the big names, one of those A-list heroes who take down cosmic horrors, go to other universes, do the whole thing. They get the full superhero experience. But us C-listers, that's generous. To call yourself a C-lister, we get museum robberies and let the bad guys go. If we're lucky, we get to save Arcadia Bay. Mistake. Incorrect, because you always save Chloe, and that's the answer. Denied. You know, I don't ask for much out of life, just B-list level, you know. Get to save the president once when they're not a human Cheeto or something. Get a nice place out in Miami, too. Miami? You want to live in Miami? Don't get me wrong, I like Saffron City. It's a joke, like Sappho. You get it. It's just not Manhattan. Frequency was an A-lister, I think. I know the team she was in was huge, and I mean, I recognized her. If I remember correctly, she's more hero than super. No actual powers, just gadgets like that wire thing and those goggles, but I can't think of anything she's done in the last few years. She's not a Mindstorm or a Red Flame is what I'm saying. Not bad enough to go along to the Omega War. She still seemed pretty cool though, like she was in charge of the situation. Before I fucked it up. Although, I mean, if she really knew what she was doing, then she'd have got her anyway, which is what I said. To be fair, I think they downplay, like, Tony Stark and Batman both have the same superpower, which is that they're very wealthy and therefore have access to materials and gadgets and shit. But they also put it together themselves and they're like super geniuses, right? And I feel like that's an underrated superpower in its own right. I think we can give them that credit that they're super smart. That's their power. But anyway, like she seemed determined to capture Enchantress. I guess they have some beef. Where's the beef? No, I didn't say that. Pretend you didn't hear that. I wonder who Enchantress is. It seemed like she was the bad guy in this situation, but should I really trust Frequency this easily? For all I know, Enchantress was the victim here. She pretty much admitted that she was stealing, like out loud. It's not like I have a frame of reference for her. I've never seen her before. She seems kind of familiar, but then again, there are so many blonde girls with bright eyes, it's hard to tell them all apart. I don't even know what her power is. It could be telekinesis or teleportation, or anything else that could have made the painting move like that. Definitely not an A-list villain, though. Those usually tend to want to take over the universe, not rob a museum. Well, if I'm going to figure anything out about either of them, I guess I'm going to have to do some research. I kind of feel like that once I start digging, what I find out is going to be big. That was a hard sentence to read. Life-changing, even, and you would be right, because this is a video game. But between my day job and my super job, I don't have a lot of time to dig too deep on both of them, and I don't want to get too out of my depth either. So maybe I should choose carefully. Who should I investigate? We're gonna do Frequency, because I love her. She's my wife. You'll understand. However, this choice is really hard if you have no context for this game, because you don't know anything about either of them, so it's pretty much just a blind choice, perhaps based on aesthetic preferences, which I think says a lot about me that I picked Frequency first immediately. You'll see. We're going to investigate Frequency. Prepare to be investigated. All right, I've got it. I'll sleep on it, but from tomorrow, I'm going to start figuring her out. So we're going to end here and pick up again in the next episode. I hope you're as hype as I am. You need to understand why I love this game. Just wanted to point out 4:20 a.m. in the corner, and issue number 1 was created on 6-9. So Fuck you, Team Rumblebee. Goodbye.